Cheryl, let's go ahead and take a look. I got your business card up here. Now, first thing I want to say is that in presentation mode, you probably don't want to include these printer's marks because it's really interfering with the presentation of the logo itself. You've got things encroaching. It's just really difficult to comment on the card with the printer's marks. Plus, you know this from production. I mean, this is going to go 10 up on an 8.5 by 11, if not a larger size, and it's going to be trimmed down. So you wouldn't place these printer's marks on the individual file. Okay, so looking at the logo itself and taking a look at the cover letter, I mean, I love the minimalism. I love it. I do. I think it's fantastic. I think it does exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Letterhead looks good. It's getting done what it needs to get done. No fluff here, which is a great thing, as you know from graphic design. It's a fantastic thing. One thing I would recommend, and all the books still do recommend, that in your letterhead you include your contact information, including your mailing address, telephone number, URL, website URL, and email. So keep that in mind. I do like this configuration at Peters Huffine photos, and then with the centered contact information at the bottom. I mean, you could even get away with left aligning this, and it would probably make for a more interesting layout, only because it would create a little bit more, I think, more interesting negative space up around the top. Plus, it's a great entrance strategy for a letterhead, is because this is where the viewer comes into the composition anyways. So, and then this is a great exit strategy because that's where they leave anyway. So I think it's a wonderful setup for a letterhead. Okay, and then I think this is a little bit, boy, there's so much you could do with this. I really think there is. I think there's a lot you could do with this, Cheryl. I think right now it's really super, boy, I don't want to say boring because it's just, it doesn't have a whole lot of visual pizzazz. I'm wondering if there's something you can do with your work to give it some pop. I'm going to say, and I wouldn't say this is a private forum, okay? So you've got a lot of experience as a designer, so I can say this to you without you running the wrong direction with it. I would never say this to a lot of students because I think that they would misconstrue what I'm about to say. But what I'm going to say is that you've got the letterhead. I think a wonderful contrast here, plus it would show the versatility of your logo, is to go black background with white type on your business card. So when you show the two together, there's your business card. It's with the black background, white text. It's going to be a dramatic variation. So think about that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what you've done. It's a perfectly valid business card. It works perfectly fine. You've done everything you've been asked to do. No questions, comments, concerns there whatsoever. Just thinking about the whole package itself and how we're going to end up looking on a table when they're sitting next to each other. Think about it. Let me know what you think. All right, great job. Any questions, let me know, and I'll be glad to clarify. Thanks.